Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we are back working on our mini album, and this is going to be our first set of pages. It's listed as page 1. I cut 2 sets, so obviously it's going to not be just page 1. And I put one together already. So basically you're going to have an open flap here, and then this is a pocket, and you're going to have a tag that we're going to make. That's going to slip in there, and then we're going to have a little magnet in here to open up this one, and then this page will open like that. So that's what we're going to be working on right now. I just need to go grab my magnet. Be right back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start building with our scored pieces, and I made all of mine black. I generally like to do that. You're going to have a base piece, which will be your 8x8 piece of paper. So of course you could use an 8x8 pad, and then you don't have to cut these, but I didn't, so I had to cut mine. All right, so we're going to have first our tag piece. So you're going to have 2 cuts for pattern paper that are just going to sit right on top. So I'm just going to get those glued down so they can start to dry. So they're just 2 rectangle pieces with the corners cut off. It doesn't matter which one you put on which side. It'll match, no problem. You just want to get that on there and give it a rub. And then the other side. Okay, so that's going to be our photo mat that goes in the pocket. Of course, you can make several of these if you want to. You can change the size a little bit if you want to. You can adjust it in your machine to change the size so you have multiple sizes. Okay, so there's that piece. Now, you're going to have a piece that has this edge to it with some pockets. With some tabs. You're going to have a rectangle piece with a tab on the side. And then you're going to have a piece that matches this one, only it's got 2 score lines in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got 1, 2 there. So what we're going to do is the one with the 2 score lines, we're going to fold the first score line down away from you. And then the next score line we're going to actually fold up towards you. Okay, so it's going to be like that. All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to take the smaller piece, the rectangle piece that has the score line along the side. I'm just going to fold that on that score line for a second. Okay, but before we go any further, we're going to take the pattern paper and put it on this side of this piece. So it's going to be a smaller piece with the cutouts on the side there like that. So we're just going to glue that right down. Glued down like that. All right, so then the next step is going to be, you're going to put some, so make sure your paper is lined up again the same as the other one. And what we're going to do is flip this over and put some score tape on the little section here. Not the tab, but the middle tab here, if you want to call it that, the section that has a score line on both sides. Okay, I'm just going to give that a rub and pull this off. Okay, so just going to check again, make sure this is going to line up the right way, and it will. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to line this score line up with this score line on this one. So just going to get those corners lined up, make this nice and straight. And then push that down. Okay, so these score lines will fold together, and then this one is going to open like that. Okay, next thing we're going to do, so you're going to take the piece that has the 3 lines in it, we're going to fold on the 3 score lines. Okay, and I'm just going to push it down with my little scraper here. You can use a bone folder. And I'm just going to put some score tape on the tabs. Okay, give that a rub. Then you can pull the tape off of all 3 sides. Okay, and then this is going to, again, you want to make sure you have it the right way. And this is going to sit right inside here, right up against the thing here. And then get that down like that. Okay, so then you're going to have some pattern paper here. So you're going to have one that's going to go here, one here, and one here. So we're just going to get those glued right down. Glue the next one down. Okay. And then our last one, we'll get this glued down like this. All right. Then what we're going to do is on the back, we're going to use our magnets. So I got these different magnets than I've had before. These are much thinner circle magnets. And you can see just how small they are. They're very small. And I'm just going to put a little score tape on. Get that unglued there. Oops. I have really short nails, so it's not helping. Okay, so I'm going to put this towards the edge a little bit, right about there. And then I'm going to put my pattern paper over it. So I'm just going to get that glued. Okay. Now we'll cover up our magnet. Okay, so that's the first half of our page. Then we're going to have our bigger piece here. So you're just going to take this and fold it on the score line. Give it a rub. Put some score tape on the back of the tab here. Oh shoot, actually I put that on the wrong side. I'm going to put it on the inside here. Actually, let's see, I can, oh no, never mind, I'm just going to fold it the other way. Okay, so my last one, I have it where it opens to the right. So this time I'm going to make it open to the left. So I have my 8x8 square, and I'm going to put some score tape on the inside here. And I'm going to line up my 8x8 paper with my score line here. I'm just going to hold this up and get that centered and then fold it down. And I've got this other piece, so I'm just going to tape that down as well. Okay, so that's going to go that way. And then I'm going to take the score tape off of this side. Oops. And again, I'm going to flip the paper over, line it up to my score line, like that. Get it nice and lined up. Oops. Like that, and fold it over. Okay. So then you're going to have two pieces of pattern paper that you're going to just glue to this side. So I'm just going to get some glue. Get that glued down. And then the other side. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we can stick our tag in here in our pocket. But what we need to do now is get a magnet on the back for this one to close up to. So I'm going to turn my sheet over. I'm going to grab another magnet. And just going to figure out where it goes. Just let it snap right into place. And then I'm going to take it off, put some tape on the back side here. Give that a good little rub. Take that off. And then I'm gonna make sure it's flat as I can make it, and then let it snap back where it's gotta go. And that's it. So this will shut with the magnet, and then that will go inside our book when we're ready. All right, so that's our first set of pages. Thanks for watching. We'll be back